Hello friends, welcome. My name is Amy and today I'm going to do a quick walkthrough on AuditionWare so that you know how to register your students using AuditionWare for the NATS Ontario Vocal Showcase. So let's get started. As you can see, I've navigated to auditionware.com. It'll take me to the home page here. If you have never registered students for the Ontario Vocal Showcase before, or you are not a NATS Ontario member, then you need to contact our Vocal Showcase directors to create an AuditionWare account. Please don't use new user. Please contact the appropriate person to create an account, and then you will be sent login information. And then we can get started. Login. Your students and parents should not have access to the AuditionWare account. There's private information in there, and so we discourage this. So you'll always log in as the instructor and use the appropriate email, and you'll be sent a password as well. My dashboard looks a little bit different than yours because I'm an administrator, but everyone should have this green box in the left corner here. All right. When you first log in, you may or may not have the blue buttons. If you don't have them, you're going to head to register for an audition or conference. And from this drop-down menu here, there will be Vocal Showcase or Digital Vocal Showcase. You can select the appropriate one to add it to those blue buttons. Once you select it, when you go back to your homepage, you should have the appropriate buttons. Vocal Showcase refers to the live showcase, and Digital Vocal Showcase refers to the NATS Ontario Virtual Vocal Showcase. So digital and virtual used interchangeably here. Let's get started. So I'm going to register students for the live vocal showcase. I've already started one. I've confirmed their information. Let's add one more. So I'm going to register another student. I don't necessarily need all of this information. NATS Ontario does not require it. Double check that you're in the correct showcase registration. So Vocal Showcase is live. Digital Vocal Showcase would be your virtual showcase, and add a new participant. If you are registering students who you've added in the past, you should have a drop-down menu of students appear there, and you can select that student and move forward. But if they're a new student who's never participated before, we need to add their information. So let's say we're going to be graced with Beyonce's presence this year. If you have a phonetic pronunciation of the name that you want to include here, or preferred pronouns for the student, please do enter them. Again, anything without an asterisk, we don't necessarily need. And because the teacher is the sole person of communication for the vocal showcase, we're going to use the teacher's phone number instead of the student's, and the teacher's email, not the student's. We definitely need to know what the birthday is, though, because AuditionWare will automatically filter out the classes that that student cannot register for based on their age. So Beyonce's birthday, I'm going to make her a little bit younger this year. There we go. Once I have all that information in, we can select the length of study. Beyonce is 11, so elementary. If you want to put any previous teacher information, that's helpful when we are scheduling adjudicators. So that is optional information, but definitely if it's something you want to include, please do. So we've got everything saved for Beyonce. We're going to click continue. Now I can choose the category, and you can see AuditionWare has filtered out all of the classes that are younger or older than her age category. We're going to put Beyonce into CMO6. Some of the classes will have an A or a B after them. That's just from previous years when we've needed to split the class based on numbers. You can register for either. So Beyonce is entering a contemporary music category. That means there are 2 songs to sing. If I don't know what songs Beyonce is going to sing right now, I can click here and exit and come back later to finish the information. But for now, let's put these in because I know what Beyonce is going to sing. Beyonce is going to sing Halo, an original song, which is allowed in our contemporary music categories. Next. Second song, Beyonce is going to sing Crazy by Patsy Cline. And that, of course, in English. There we go. So I've got them all set. Because this is the live vocal showcase, a reminder that classical classes and musical theater classes are required to have live accompaniment. So that means a pianist. If you are participating in the live vocal showcase and are doing a contemporary music class, you can use a live accompaniment or use a track. We're going to select a pianist for Beyonce here. If I've made arrangements with an accompanist and their name is on this list, I can select them. If their name is not on the list, I can add them by clicking here, and then I would scroll down and add the name. But because Beyonce is in a contemporary music class and is going to use a track for that class, I'm going to select downloaded track. If I was in a music theater or a classical class and I was choosing an accompanist, but I didn't have one who I'd prearranged and I need to use an official accompanist that NATS Ontario's provided, then I would select one of the official accompanists here. So, downloaded track for Beyonce for her commercial music class. We're going to hit save. And now I can go back through all the information. So make sure that the information is correct about the name, the contact information, which is the teacher's contact information, Beyonce's birthday, which I can change if I need, the level of study, which should be elementary school. There we go. And then any other information about the category and song choices. Once I have all of that completed, it looks correct to me. I'm going to click the box at the bottom. It says it is accurate and correct, and save. And we'll get a little pop-up that says your data has been saved, and we click OK. If Beyonce is singing in another class, I can register her now, but we're going to say for now, nope, and continue. And if I wanted to add another participant, to the live vocal showcase for this year, then I could do it now, but I'm going to say Beyonce was my last. Continue. So now it's going to take me to my registration page, and I can see all of the students who I've registered here, the categories they're in, the accompanist that they're using, and then if they are confirmed, which is their song choices and the other details that we went through. Once all of that is done, and I've finished this information and confirmed the information for all of my students, then I can go to complete registration and pay fees. Please do not complete registration until you have put all of your information in. Now it's going to ask me about adjudicating. So for live vocal showcase, if I have a student singing in a classical category as well as a commercial category, that will happen on the Saturday and the Sunday of live vocal showcase. I need to be available for both days to adjudicate because I've entered singers on both days. But if I can't make it on the first day, Saturday, then I will click I'm not attending. And I need to remember this because there is an adjudicator absentee fee unless I have found a substitute, in which case I can pick their name from the list here and put that in there. If I am adjudicating and I have any preferences about age groups or categories that I'd like to adjudicate, I can note them here for the coordinators, but again, not necessary if you don't want to. It's just helpful for us. For day 2, let's say I can go. So I'm not going to check this because I will be attending to adjudicate on Sunday. Any other information that you want to put in here is great, and we're going to hit next. Click continue to save the data, and that will take me to the payment page. So I had one student who was a junior and one student who was a senior for a total of $70 in registration fees, and that number will be down at the bottom here. However, I can't adjudicate on one of those days, and one of my students is using an official accompanist. You need to refer to the handbook, please, to find the fees associated with these for each student, and then do a little bit of calculation of your own. Once you go to the bottom of the page and hit Buy Now, it will take you to your PayPal. You can log out as a guest or log into your account and use it from there. Just remember to send this amount plus any additional fees that you may have from adjudicating absentee fees or official accompanist fees. And then you are done. Let's check out how to register for the virtual vocal showcase. So I go back to my homepage. I'm going to the digital vocal showcase now. Going to register a student. I've already started this registration to fast forward. So Cher's coming to sing, but I haven't put Cher's song titles in yet. So I'm going to go to edit this student. Scroll down. So, first song that Cher is singing is Pulled by Andrew Lippa. And the only difference with the virtual vocal showcase is that we need the YouTube or URL link here. So this is the link that your student will send you once their YouTube video is up on their own YouTube account. You'll copy and paste that from the email they give you or text, however they send it, and put it into the field here. You'll do that for all of their selections. So notice there's a different link for each song. Please do not edit all songs into one video. There should be a separate link for each song. Let's say Cher's favorite song to sing is 10 minutes ago. And if Cher wins her category, this is the video that she wants played in the YouTube Winners Showcase concert. Then I will select at the bottom here, check this selection for the recital round. If I select a different one, it'll disappear. So you can only click one of these. Please talk to your student about which one they would like performed if they win their category. And finally, once I've reviewed all that information, all my links are in there, everything is correct, I will check yes and save. I'll get the little pop-up that tells me the data has been saved. Click OK. Cher is not participating in another category. And Cher is my only virtual student this year. So it'll take me to the checkout page again, and you'll repeat the process of once everybody is done and everyone's confirmed and all the information is in, including the YouTube links, then you will hit complete registration and pay fees. It'll take you to the same adjudication questions. So we'll keep all that the same for now and hit next. Continue. And here we are. Notice that the not attending fee has been added for Virtual Vocal Showcase. There is a fluctuating fee based on how many students you are submitting, so please just refer to the handbook. And if you do have any changes to make, again, please make those calculations separately on your own and change the total amount to reflect that when you go to your PayPal account to purchase. I hope that answers any questions you may have. If not, please refer to the handbook, which is available on natsontario.org, or you can contact the appropriate showcase coordinator. And we can't wait to see you soon.